Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign, and you have just warped into the channel of short and sweet gaming guides. I am new on the scene, but I hope this does not discourage you from liking and subbing if you do find this useful. Today we're going to start off the series of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord gaming guides by going over the faction picks, and why and if they are important. If these picks are more combat oriented, trade oriented, or just RP oriented. Before you even think about creating your character and their backstory, you'll have to pick their culture, which is basically a faction that grants you a specific bonus. There are currently 6 different factions you can pick from: Vlandians, Sturgians, Empire, Aserai, Botanians, and Khazaits. Even though there's no restriction in terms of fighting for a faction, you'll still want to carefully pick the starting culture, as some buffs can give you an edge in the early game. Vlandians have 20% additional upgrade XP for troops from each battle you have. This will allow you to upgrade your party of mercenaries much faster, which is considered the better option for those that want to move through the game at a quicker pace. This is definitely one of the better combat picks. Sturgians have 20% less speed penalty from travelling on snow. This lets you be 20% faster than all the other factions when you're on snow, but generally this is considered an underpowered culture, because you won't find yourself on snow all the time for it to make a difference. But when winter comes, you really do shine. This is definitely an RP pick. Botanians make your party move 10% faster than others when you're located in forest biomes. This is a lot better than the Sturgians. Forests are far more prevalent across most of the map than say snow, but this is still an RP pick as it stands. Khazaits gain a 10% speed bonus for horsemen on a campaign map. This is one of the best buffs you can get in Bannerlord currently. When you have an all-cav army, this is ridiculous. You can catch and get away from anyone and anything in the game. And if you love cavalry, Khazaits have the cheapest route in the game for decent cavalry. Definitely one of the better combat picks, and probably my personal favourite when I'm not RPing. Aserai allows you to make caravans 30% cheaper, and you'll also gain 10% less trade penalty. This is the best way to become rich during the early game, if you want to roleplay as a merchant. It can be considered one of the best early game buffs. I'm not one for trading, but this buff is your go-to if you like the trading Empire side of Mount & Blade. Empire gains 20% construction speed bonus for town projects, wall repairs, and siege engines. If you want to start your own kingdom during the later early stages and continue to sustain your way into the late game, this will be your best pick. This is definitely one of the better combat picks. And as I said, this will be short and sweet, and that's all we have for this guide. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me this long. And if you did, then make sure to like and sub to the channel for future short and sweet gaming guides in Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord and many other RPGs in the future. Fly safe.